but now seems behind and charming in users' world via an British language expense that he uses to commentary on a staggering band of subject area, of us soccer and Roman us policy, to Serena Williams outfits and his own date of birth celebrations. He follows a little but eclectic mix of human beings, of the Argentinian football player Diego Maradona and U.S. basketball game celebrity LeBron James, to Venezuela's CEO Nicolas Maduro and David Grand Duke, the ex-great magician of the Ku Klux Klan. Recent monthly, Mr. Ahmadinejad induced a insignificant print tempest in a chirp on U.S. poverty reduction and disparity. How cited lyric by the US rapper Tupac Shakur, whose parents were Dark Panthers, on Huey Newton, company founder of the Dark Pantera side. So, which's departure on? And how did a man one day seen as a stereotype Iran hardliner, who leftward office space in 2013, end up talk to a new general of politically active, world public print users? Key to insight Mr. Ahmadinejad's tweets are his renovated policy ambitions. The ex-CEO has been a very separating drawing in Iran with 2009, while his contested de-election caused the largest protests in the nation with the Muslim coup in 1979. Millions of human beings claimed a derun, but the high lead Ayatollah Ali Khomeini insisted the outcome was actual and orderly. A main crackdown on disagreement how saw many decades of opposition supporters annihilated and thousands arrested. Recent year, Mr. Ahmadinejad taken to run for CEO versus the mild position, Hassan Rouhani, in spite creature alerted by Ayatollah Khomeini how such a go was no in his concern and how of the nation. In the late, he was prohibited by the trustee justice. Yet, U.S. CEO Donald Trump cards judgment to leave the milestone nuke transactions agreed by Mr. Rouhani and reimpose deformation economical sanctions regime on Iran appears to include introduced Mr. Ahmadinejad in an prospect. Brand oneself as a man, daddy, grandpa, college prof, CEO, mayoress and pride Iran, he has desired to back to the world policy phase. As a non-English orator, Mr. Ahmadinejad is apparently not written the British language tweets oneself. But the sentiments are really his their own. Through his chairmanship he engulfed a really special private philosophical, eschewing sectarian philosophy in favor of his own distinctive mixture of Iran nationism against imperialism and mystique. It was a ideology how drew him to leftward-wing policy and release movements in some countries, and to leaders love Venezuela's Hugo Chavez and Bolivia's Evo Morales, frequently versus the wishes of more than conventional hardliners in the Iran institution. In his home tongue he is more than openly policy, frequently take aim at rivals at household. Recent monthly, he located on the internet a email he shipped to Ayatollah Khomeini offensive to members of a strong policy household at the cardiac of the prudent institution. He charged Ayatollah Sadek Larijani, chief of the judicial, and his sibling Ali, who is orator of parliament, of disrespecting the act. Out of testimony, they accusation human beings in severe crimes, he wrote in the email. Judicial officials commentary as if they are a policy side. For several Iranians, such a candid challenges to the nation's governing elitists are precisely which they've been wait to listen. For other, they taste of grade hypocritical of a man who presided above a crackdown on disagreement following the massive protests in 2009. If Mr. Ahmadinejad will be capable to copy his popular on the internet and successful in the policy field remnant to be seen. But at a period of ambiguity at household and overseas, his easy communication on the requirement to stay up for the rights of common human beings has a renovated circulation. And in the era of Narodnik policy, Mr. Ahmadinejad's unexpected and direct talking person of the human beings styling no much longer looks so out of location.